Welcome everybody to Night 2, X Games Aspen 2021. I'm your host, Jack Matrani. Couldn't be more excited for the return of Chloe Kim tonight in the Monster Energy Women's Snowboard SuperPipe. But first, it's all about the men on the Monster. Real Cost Men Ski Big Air. Let's go.
It's nightfall here in the Rockies, and we are firing up the lights here at Buttermilk Mountain as competition continues here. X Games Aspen 2021. It's the Real Cost Men Ski Big Air. Welcome, everyone. I'm Jimmy Coleman, sitting alongside Tom Wallish. We have Jonathan DC Otkin out there in the field, and as we come into this event, one of the heavy favorites to look at here tonight, Henrik Harlow, the most dominant competitor in Ski Big Air in the history of the X Games.
Always the guy to watch out for in Ski Big Air. He is the most prolific skier in this event, and he is coming to play tonight. New tricks, wild big spins, and multiple corks going down.
He's won 6 of the past 12 X Games Big Air competitions. However, that is not going to come without a fight out here tonight. There are 7 other athletes in the field, and we have a treasure trove of former gold medalists in the lineup here tonight as well, Tom.
Yeah, Alex Hall, as you see right there, signature double grab variations, unique grabs, but Henrik, he's tough to beat. It's going to be a throwdown tonight.
We got James Woods, Antoine Adelise, and Alex Hall, former gold medalists in this event. But we started off with Alex Below-Marchand. 8 athletes in the field. It's a 30-minute jam session. It's your 2 best scores that count out here tonight. So you're looking for not one solid performance, but you have to have 2. Out of your overall run tally out here tonight, we total those 2 together. Alex Below-Marchand got into this thing as an alternate literally about an hour or so before competition started, and he sent you a text, Tom, and said he hadn't even hit the lip until right before practice started.
Yeah, let me know. His back has been giving him trouble, so hasn't had a chance to test his jump out till tonight, but he said he was still going to come to play.
Wow.
And there it is, a humongous switch triple cork. Only started hitting the jump in practice about 45 minutes ago, and of course, that's no trouble for him.
He just lit it up from the word go here, right out of the gate.
Right out of the gate, that's the switch triple cork with that sort of bow and arrow grab, grabbing bow skis. Really cool triple flip there.
As we take a look at Quinn Wolferman out of Missoula, Montana, his 2nd X Games appearance. He got a bronze medal last year in knuckle huck. He's competing Big Air knuckle huck here in 2021.
Starting things off with a nice, going, looks like a double cork 1080, and then he holds that rotation at 900 to go to switch, but a little bit too much sauce on that one. Slow this thing down. I love the uniqueness of this trick. So he grabs safety and then comes around where you think he's going to keep the momentum going and come back to forward. He holds his hips and his shoulders, and instead of going all the way after the second flip back to forward, holds that one to switch and just kind of lands right in the middle there between 1080 and 900.
So he'll check in with a 14 for that first run here. Lots of time still on that jam session clock. Up next, we have a Swiss competitor. This is Andri Ragetli. Earned bronze in his last 2 Big Air starts here in Aspen last year, as well as Norway.
Learned a new trick in practice, and there it is right off the bat. A triple cork 1800. Saw him learn that one just 2 days ago and bringing it out on run number 1 of Big Air. Look at how he wraps this thing up in the middle. So instead of some of the other triple cork variations where there's more spinning at the start, he does sort of half the spinning in the middle, 7 to 7, and then a final flip at the end, and that enables him to hold the grab the whole time. Like Quinn Wolferman said in that video, judges want to see you holding that grab and tweaking that grab.
And that is a monster first run score. He checks in with a 46. That was huge in this opening round as we welcome in the UK's James Woods.
Woodsy back at X Games and excited to be here. There's the left side triple cork. So he has triples in both directions, to the left and switch to the right. So here's the left side variation, going big on that landing, and then if anything, he's got the safety grab, so not as technically difficult as some of the other grabs. It's the safest one per se, but great first run nonetheless.
Well, Evan Mckecher on course right now.
Look for Evan to do another big rotation as well. And there's an 1800 of his own. So a lot of numbers being thrown out here tonight. All the big numbers, I keep saying, are the degrees of rotation. Here he is getting the tail grab on that one. So that is a switch double cork 1800. So a lot of spinning, less flips than we saw from Andri.
So James Woods had a 31 last go around. So Evan's going to end up, Evan's up there in the 40s. So he's going to check in with a 42. So some huge scores coming into this first round. So we bring in Antoine Adelise.
Antoine, triple cork of his own. Everybody came to play tonight here in Buttermilk. That's a 16-20 for Antoine. And we gotta say it again, this year there's no requirements on left and right. It's your two best tricks throughout this jam session, totaled together for the highest score, whatever way you want to spin.
So the hammers are falling here in this opening round. This is Park City, Utah's Alex Hall.
Whoa! Did you see the grab on that one? Alex Hall always impresses me with his ability to grab his ski in unique ways, and he reaches all the way out to the nose of the ski. Look at this. Stiffs out the legs, is able to get all the way out on that ski. He's on the inside of that nose, twisting and then flipping, flexing the ski. Incredible prowess and flexibility there from Alex.
I mean, look at the top three scores right now. You got a 46, a 44, a 42. Well, Henrik Harlow has won the Big Air at X Games Aspen 4 times, so who better to talk to for today's athlete profile?
Every time I've gotten gold at X Games has been similar to this night, where I don't really have a mistake. As soon as I get in that mode and my momentum and adrenaline, it's like a little click that happens.
Henrik is absolutely going nuts.
Everybody wants to talk about having the chance to get the most X Game medals of all time in skiing, and for sure is one of my goals to get as many medals as I can, but for me, Tanner is the greatest of all time, and he's always gonna remain that. So it's nice to get that one off my shoulders now and just focus on trying to ski as good as I can.
Well, he has the most medals in X Games history with 12, and he surpassed Tanner Hall when he won Big Air gold here last year. Tanner had 11, they were tied. Henrik now sits in the top spot with that honor with a total of 12. Look at these monster scores though, a 46, a 44, and a 42 to get in the top 3 right now.
Yeah, Henrik's gonna have his work cut out for him with scores like that, but with tricks like that, humongous double bio rotation. Henrik always wanted to step up to the plate when it matters most. Always listening to some hip hop or rap music there. And just look at that. The feet are together. Judges love that on the safety grab when you can pull it out to the side instead of spreading your legs, keeping that style factor in check. And a big first run there for Henrik.
More men ski Big Air when we return. We're just getting started. Remember, the best individual run score that you can get out here is a 50. We go back up to the top of the order, bringing our alternate, Alex Marchand.
Oh, there's the double bio 1080 with his signature Brebi grab. So tweaking his knee in a way that I think would have me looking for an orthopedic surgeon. Look at the way he bends the knee, pulling it all the way out to the side. A signature grab for him, showcasing that flexibility.
So you're going to see the names jumping around on the leaderboard here because, again, we're totaling your 2 best scores together. So you'll see the names jump around quite a bit here in this second round. So we welcome back in Andri Ragetli.
Oh, my! I did not see that coming at all.
First ever! Boom!
Well, that is a first ever. According to Andri himself, he just did a triple cork with the same pullback to switch that we saw Quinn Wolferman do. Stiffies out the safety grab, so it goes triple cork where you think he's going to go to forward and able to spin that last switch flip all the way back to switch. Wow, I've never seen that. That's a first.
So he's got 2 scores of 46. He has dropped 2 monster scores here in 2 rounds. That gives him a 92 total. He is throwing down the gauntlet here early on. Here comes James Woods back on course.
There's the switch right side triple cork. So these are the 2 signature moves from Woodsy. He's got that octo grab on that switch triple, which is so cool. Really unique flexibility. See him get the near the binding on one ski, near the tail on the other ski, and it pushes the rotation forward ahead of him. So those 2 tricks led him to medals before, but a few years later, you gotta have even bigger and even crazier grabs to keep up.
So he's got a 31 and a 39. Evan Mckecher back in. Remember, he had a big score in the 40s. He had a 42 the first time out.
Oh, and there he goes. Massive switch triple cork 16-20. We haven't seen a blemish in this competition yet. These guys are absolutely chucking it. Look at that, holding the grab, huge. The whole way down that landing, switch triple cork 16.
Well, that had him in 5th place, but again, he only had 1 score. Remember, it jumps around a bit here as we total 2 scores together here in this second round. And Evan Mckecher with a 35 here in round number 2. That'll put him up into the number 2 position. As we are a third of the way through the jam session here in the Real Cost Men's Ski Big Air. Alex Hall currently sitting in the number 7 position with a first run score of 39.
Oh, whoa, that was a scary one. Alex Hall again looking to get way out and grab that nose and lets go of it and has to warp his way back to his feet. You'll see him reach out, then when he gets it, he has to spin out of it. So anytime you're letting go of that grab early like that, it's just gonna be some deductions.
So Henrik Harlow with a 42 the first go around. What does he bring to the party here in round number 2? Coming into this hip switch.
Switch, double, oh, Henrik going double bio, massive. He is unstoppable, and you heard him say it there.
Check the axis, baby!
You could just let Henrik call his own tricks at the bottom of every run. This is a switch double bio 18, and that I think is the first time he's ever done that. He seems excited. I mean, 1800s, I was wondering if we were gonna see an 18 from Henrik, because some of these other guys have it, and he's not letting anybody get out ahead of him.
So what is it going to be? He had that 42. He's got a 38 here in run number 2. Total those together, 38? It puts him in the number 2 position as of right now. Plenty more still to come. He's chasing gold out here tonight. But as we go to break, let's take a look back to his first gold medal performance back in 2013.
What? Oh my gosh.
Did he triple that? Your champ, Henrik Harlow, hailing from the country of Sweden. Congratulations.
Welcome back to X Games Aspen 2021. We are in the middle of the Real Cost Men's Ski Big Air Final. Andri Ragetli, very popular on YouTube, Instagram, as well as TikTok.
The slope style course, showcasing his rail skills. He's more known for those jumps, but putting the TikTok together on the rails and the jumps.
That was a Cool TikTok from Andri Ragetli. To all of our fans out there, if you want to join in, you can check out the X Games mode #challenge on TikTok, and you can post your own clip as well.
Andri Ragetli sitting with a 46 and a 46 for a total of a 92. Where does he go from here?
Those were two huge runs right out of the gate. Oh! And you asked the question, and he has answered.
I should not have asked the question. Triple cork, 1980. Oh, he heard me. Oh my. Look at this. Gets the grab, pulls it to his back as he spins. A 7, another 7, and then a 5. So triple cork, 1980. That is the first time he has ever attempted that trick. You heard him. That's what happens at X Games Big Air.
He's earned bronze in his last 2 big air starts here in Aspen and Norway last year. He's hungry. He wants that gold out here tonight. And oh, knocking on the door of perfection. Remember, the best possible run score you can get is 50. He checks in with a 48 here in this round. That was huge.
Evident.
Mckecher in a bronze medal position as of right now.
Here he is with a forward triple cork of his own. Wow. Oh, man. I mean, other than Woodsy on that last hit, we've barely seen anybody slip up in any way. And here Evan keeps the train going with that triple cork variation of his own. Reaching back, I think he wants to do a signature double grab where he grabs the front of one ski and the tail of the other.
Alex Hall sitting down in the number 8 position. He had a 14. Then he bettered the same trick to get that 39, so that's why you see a single score underneath his name as of right now.
And there's Alex with his own 18. That's his signature grab on that one that hardly anybody else in the free ski world does. So it always scores well because it's so unique. Slow it down. He reaches back. He's on the tail with the left hand, and then the right hand reaches and grabs Japan. It's just flexibility to the max.
Henrik Harlow sitting in that number 3 position. Alex Hall jumps into the 40s with a 43. That'll put him in the number 3 position as of right now.
Henrik going back for more. So a little bit low on the score from the previous run. He got a 38 and definitely was really excited. He did his first switch 18, or at least the first one I've seen him do here at X Games, and didn't quite get the score he wanted. So going back, trying to clean that up a bit and maybe get a higher score. I'm not sure what the judges had to say. Why?
Yes, sir.
38 versus a little bit higher.
Andri Ragetli is having a monster night out here.
The best night
2
he's ever
scores
had.
of 46, and one of those, if you can believe that, is a throwaway because he got a 48 in the last go-around. He sits in the top spot as of right now.
Oh, ho, ho. Throwing the hands up. I don't know what he wanted there. That was a triple cork nonetheless, but yeah, you know, after seeing some of these moves, I don't know when to get excited anymore when I'm watching Andri because he's so consistent. I think he was looking to do that sort of pullback maneuver again.
Evan Mckecher sitting in 2nd place. He's got scores of 42 and 44 as of right now. Gives him a total of 86.
Oh, there's another switch 18, but bobbling on that landing, so not going to be an improvement on that high 40-point score that he has already.
Alex Hall sitting in a bronze spot. He is your big air gold medalist from X Games 2019 in Norway.
Looks like he's going to try to replace that 39-point score, and there's the nose grab, 16-20. Look at how he sets this. and then just, I love the feet. He's just sort of stiffied out. His legs are stiff, and he's looking up at the sky as he tweaks that grab. The nose is flexing on that one.
So Alex Hall with a 44 still. He'll jump up, he'll overtake Evan Mckecher to jump into that number 2 position. Here comes your defending gold medalist though, Henrik Harlow.
Very rare situation for him to be on the outside looking in ever in a big air contest like this. Oh, the big switch double bio. So still, that time not getting all the way around the switch. Let's see if he gets the grab. Nice lock on the grab, underfoot, feet are together. Comes around to forward, maybe wanted to go to switch there.
Your defending Aspen big air gold medalist, I should say. Andri Ragetli sitting in that top spot. Can anybody take him down? We'll find out when we come back to the Real Cost Men's Ski Big Air Final. Welcome back, everyone, to the Real Cost Men's Ski Big Air. All eyes have been on Andri Ragetli, your current leader, who has been on fire in this competition, Tom.
Absolutely on fire. He did a 1980 triple cork. That's 5.5 rotations, mega spins, great grabs, and absolutely solid landings. Have him sitting handedly in first place.
Yeah, and you pointed this out. One of his throwaway scores, a 46. His throwaway score is higher than any other competitor's single run score that we've seen out here tonight. That's insane.
That's the definition of dominating right there.
The best possible run score you can get is 50. He's got a 46 and a 48, so he can toss one of those 46 scores out. But we're back up to the top of the order. Two-time big air medalist Alex Marchand on course.
Oh! That was crazy. He had to open up out of that triple cork maneuver to slow down the spin. You see him set the trick, and he almost sets it too hard. So he's grabbing the octo grab, has to stretch a little bit, lets go, and then does it again. Really crazy there.
ABM owns a silver as well as a bronze medal in this event, both from the 2019 season, one in Aspen, one in Norway. Here comes Quinn Wolferman for run number 5.
Wrapping it up, that switch double bio again. Stoked on that one. Quinn having fun out there tonight. Take a look at, he dives off the takeoff. So whenever I say bio or misty, that's going forward off the takeoff instead of cork, which would be leaning back. And they're different ways of flipping with the combination of spins.
He's looking at a 32 and a 28 prior to that run as his best 2 scores. It's got him down there at the bottom of the pack in 8th as of right now. But here comes your current leader, Andri Ragetli, and where do we go after that 48?
Last time I asked where do we go, Andri impressed me with a 1980, so I'm done asking it. That was another one of those really cool stop the momentum triple corks, and another landed jump just continues to lay him down. Here, watch this. The final rotation there, where normally your momentum would continue to spin you to 1440 or forward landing, and he's able to hold that momentum and land at switch.
So he started this competition off with a 46, then followed it up with another one, then a 48, he had a 31. Remember, it's your 2 best that are totaled together. He's got 4 scores in the 40s out here. That is quite the night out here. James Woods, we mentioned a former gold medalist in this event, the first British skier to take an X Games gold.
Oh, upping the ante with a 1620 of his own. I was talking last run about how the 1440, which is 4 rotations, might not be enough when some of the technicality these other guys are doing is just a bit higher. And he heard me, and he takes this one a little further to 16. Let's see if he squeaks it around. Just barely getting those feet around.
So he'll drop that 33. He's got 2 scores of 39 now. He's in the number 5 position. Evan Mckecher looking at the medal as of right now. He's holding on to that bronze medal spot.
What's he gonna work on improving? Oh. So letting go of the grab there and just coming out of that one early. He's trying to improve on his score. So trying to do the same switch 18 that we saw earlier, but just trying to improve on it. And there he doesn't quite have the amplitude, has to loop out of that rotation, puts it back to his feet. He lands fine, but that's definitely not gonna be an improvement on his score.
So Antoine Adelise due up next. He had a 44 the first time around. He's had some trouble since. You've seen scores of 8, 22, and 19. Had a little bit of a rough go here coming into this hit switch here, Tom.
Can he hold the nose grab off the takeoff? He gets it that time. Waits on it. A couple runs it takes him, but everything good is worth waiting for, and that was incredible. Look at this on the takeoff. Great shot here. We can see, look at him holding the nose all the way out on the tip of that ski, flexing the ski, triple cork 1440. That trick alone, without the grab involved, is incredibly difficult. Only X amount of people in the world can do that. And he's holding his ski down the in run of the jump and throughout the duration of the entire trick.
So you need a total of 86 or better right now if you're going to jump up into the top 3. And Antoine Adelise has done it. He's up there in the number 2 position. As we bring back in Alex Hall.
Oh, another huge 18. The numbers that are getting thrown around are just, I mean, I'm getting exhausted counting this many tricks. Look at the grab, though. This is the most important part of Alex's skiing, is the unique grabs that he does and the way he's able to hold the ski and contort his body to get that signature Buick grab, or so it's called.
So Henrik Harlow, last year's Aspen gold medalist in this event, sitting in the number 5 position as of right now.
Frustrated there. I think Henrik looking to improve that 38. So to up that score he got in run 2, and you heard him say pull out there, he lets go of the rotation, doesn't spin as much as he wants, but here we go. So back to the top.
Almost 3 minutes left to go. We go back up to the top, so it looks like this will be the last round. It's Andri Ragetli, Antoine Adelise, and Alex Hall now. Your 1, 2, 3.
Oh, there it is. ABM stoked. So what he's doing in the middle is actually a grab change. It's very hard to notice. You'll see him set. He gets the octo grab with the left hand and then switches. So he actually is changing. I didn't notice that in the previous run. Instead of opening up, he's doing the forward octo and then into the opposite. So it's 2 different octo grabs, originally popularized by Charles Gagne back in the day. And that is incredible grab variation.
So we had a 36 and a 40 run. A 41, he ends up with a 45 that go around. So not enough to get him into the top 3. That leaves him just on the outside looking in. Quinn Wolferman looking at a total of 63 right now.
Triple front flip? Okay. Did I see that correctly?
That was for Cody Ray. Cody Ray. Cody Ray.
Okay, shouting out his buddy Cody Ray with the fireball. Triple front flip. Look at him dive off the lip and just going old school on us here. Not the trick you'd expect to see at a free ski big air event, but nonetheless exhilarating. If the crowd were in the audience, they'd be cheering.
So here we go. Your current leader. He got a bronze in big air here last year. He got a bronze in big air at X Games Norway last year. He has been dominant. He is looking at a potential gold medal out here tonight. It's Andri Ragetli for his final run.
Oh! So trying to improve on that sort of stalled out trick. And something we also got to mention, he dominated in slopestyle at X Games Norway last year. So he might not have got the gold in big air at Norway, but he was dominating in slopestyle. It was the same as today. He just led the entire way. So it's something he's found that's helping him drive that sort of success.
One more attempt here for the UK's James Woods.
Oh!
So he's not going to be able to improve with a fall there. That'll leave him in 7th on the night. Evan Mckecher was in that number 3 spot, but he now finds himself in the number 5 position. Best 2 runs during the night were a 42 and a 44.
Whoa! Evan Mckecher, another massive spin. These are just outrageous rotations these guys are doing. Here, let's see if he gets the grab any better. Holding on to it, looks like he's holding it for a good bit. I'm not sure if it was better than the one we saw in the first run or not. Judges are gonna need to critique the length of that grab and see if it ups the score.
So it is not, so he is going to stay in that number 5 spot. Antoine Adelise was having a rough go, but that last run he had a 46. He now finds himself in that number 2 position, and he's coming off of a big air gold from Norway last year, by the way.
Oh! There's the triple cork 16 again. So he is psyched. Trying to up the ante on that score. Let's see if he's going for a grab variation. So gets the grab, then switches to the safety, rolls it over, and then going for a 3rd grab. And this is why he's so excited. You got to see this in super slow-mo to see the 3 grabs, 1 on each of the flips, with this sort of opposite toxic grab at the end. Not quite getting to the end of the tail, but 3 different grabs throughout that rotation.
Not able to improve. So here comes Alex Hall on his last attempt, looking at a bronze medal. He's got an 89 total.
Oh, looking to improve and continues to just try to hold that signature Buick grab longer. I'm not sure if that one was enough. Let's slow it down. You gotta see these in slow-mo to really see the flexibility. I mean, the grab is perfect when he's getting it. Oh, he's holding that tail grab to the end. That could be an improvement. That was a lengthy grab on that one. Could he up a couple points to jump up into that 2nd place position?
So it's not going to be enough. So he will stay in that bronze medal spot. So with 1 skier left to go, this gentleman is on the outside looking in. We know that Andri and Antoine are going to be on that podium. Can he get it done in this final run? It all comes down to this last hit for Henrik Harlow.
Henrik Harlow, switch, double bio, 18. Huge and stomp for Henrik.
Andri Ragetli is going to walk out of here with the gold. He has 2 prior bronze medal appearances in this event, but now he walks out of here with the shiniest medal you can get. X Games Big Air Gold here in 2021.
I still can't really believe it. Today I made it happen. My first X Games gold medal in big air. And I'm actually more like a slope skier. So it feels amazing and I can't really believe it.
Congratulations to Andri Ragetli on X Games Gold in the Real Cost Men's Ski Big Air. Coming up next will be the queen of SuperPipe, Chloe Kim, making her return to Aspen. But before we go to break, a potential future queen of the X Games continued to gain attention. Eileen Gu picked up her 3rd overall medal and 2nd gold in the Jeep women's ski slopestyle.
I'm a 2-time X Games gold medalist and a 3-time X Games medalist. Like, that is insane just for me to say. Like, I don't even believe that those words are coming out of my mouth right now. So My mind is actually blown right now. I am so proud. Like I said yesterday, you know, Sarah and Mathilde are two of my biggest idols of all time. Just the fact that I'm even competing against them in the first place is such an honor for me, and to be able to do well in that field with those people who I look up to so much and who I idolize so much is amazing.
Don't go anywhere. When we come back to World of X Games, it's the Monster Energy Women's Snowboard SuperPipe. Welcome back, everybody, to the World of X Games. I'm your host, Jack Matrani, and we're set for the Monster Energy Women's Snowboard SuperPipe.
Welcome to the Monster Energy Women's Snowboard SuperPipe. Brandon Graham alongside Craig McMorris, and we've already got one run in the books. The big story? Chloe Kim going down on her first attempt, but she's got plenty of time to make up some ground. Let's head to the top of the pipe. Here's Haruno Matsumoto, our defending bronze medalist from 2020.
The 27-year-old from Japan boosting on that first air. A little bit of an early takeoff on that backside 540.
Oh.
Whoa, 1080.
Whoa. Okay.
Lands low but hangs on into the cap 3. Frontside 540. Backside air, squeaking one more in.
Yeah.
Frontside 900, and she throws up the arm because she's hyped.
The 10 and then ending it with the frontside 9. I mean, this is a podium type of run.
It's vintage Matsumoto. That's all that is. Let's take a look here. Patience.
Oh yes, and
now see, this is what you could argue. Here's the 1080, lands very low. And get at me online. Would you rather see a 1080 no grab or a 720 grab? There's that kind of conversation there. I love how she hung on to that frontside 900.
we did see credential swag though.
Oh yeah,
that
I
counts
love
for
that.
something.
That does.
So Matsumoto into second place. Karumi Amai is now outside of podium positions. He's sitting in fourth as we're closing in on the 17-minute mark here in the Monster Energy Women's Snowboard SuperPipe Final.
So she had that frontside 1080 on that first hit, but she didn't grab. Let's see if she could change that. Let's see if she can add some style to that, find her way back on the podium. Goes for it a little bit more, but a much better 1080. Trying to grab tail there. Whoa, hawk and flip. Frontside 540 stalefish, so already a better run. Frontside 900. Backside air. So a very similar run to Matsumoto, who is currently sitting in second place. Does that change?
Little tech, a little style as we take another look.
So there's that frontside 900. Reaching for the stalefish grab, obviously doesn't get it there. I'm interested to see where the judges slaughter here.
It's Maddie Mastro's turn. And just how about just the intention that she rides with? She has purpose, she has a mantra, she really gets focused and zoned in. Check this out.
You could see it right there. You see her talking to herself. You see her using her hands. She's going through her run, almost centering herself.
And you know what I love is that she picked Come On Eileen as her song.
Come on!
I'm loving these rider playlists tonight. I'm sorry.
I know, I love it too. Maddie going big backside air. So she's already got one run down, obviously in the lead here. She did only a single crippler. She is capable of doing a double crippler. Let's see if she puts that down at the end here. Hawk and flip. Does she set up for the double? Yes, she does. Okay.
Oh!
All right, let's talk this out, everyone, because I got lots to say.
Again,
Yes,
playing
Maddie.
with house money.
Absolutely.
Because she's in the top spot right now, Krager.
Correct. So that double crippler was such a good attempt. I liked how she put it at the end of her run. Here's a look at it, but she has a little bit too much rotation on a double crippler, or a crippler for that matter. You want to be looking down the pipe, just going head over heels. You can see her body turn a little bit, and I think that's why she didn't land it.
5-time gold medalist, Chloe Kim. 2-time ESPY Best Female Action Sports Athlete.
Oh, she picked JT?
Oh my goodness, I'm out the seat now. I'm out the seat now. Chloe Kim fell early on her first run. What does she do on attempt number 2?
I think she just puts her foot on the gas. This is what she fell on, frontside 1080. Frontside 900. Big twist. Okay. Okay. I mean, if you're not landing a JT, come on.
This is the Chloe Kim that we've come to know since she was 14 years old, earning a silver medal in her X Games debut.
What's terrifying is she can really bump this run up too. That was a frontside 1080. She is capable of linking front 10, cab 10, but she opts to just stick to the 1080 here. I mean, I don't think she needs the cab 10 after what I've seen thus far.
This is vintage Chloe Kim. She takes over the top spot, and that's not even her A run.
No.
So now our defending gold medalist, Kirat Castellet, who's sitting in 5th place, has to follow up that Chloe run.
And there's so much that Kirat can improve on in run 1. Yes, she had a full pull. Yes, it looked great. But I think she could really clean up that backside 900 at the end. Already adding some amplitude there. Get a little more air. Front 7. Cab 7. Oh, it looked like she was hunting for a 1080.
Yeah.
Just got outside the scope.
Yeah, and that obviously had an impact on the last couple of hits for her, but maybe a preview of what's to come.
I can't wait to see her try that.
But I love the way this is shaping up, partner, because now Chloe gets into 1st place. Maddie is in 2nd, but hasn't landed the double crippler. If she does, and she's riding before Chloe, does that leapfrog Chloe? And then now Chloe's got, there's a lot of things going on in my brain right now, Craig. Welcome back to the Monster Energy Women's Snowboard SuperPipe Final. Brandon Graham alongside Craig McMorris. And we got a heavyweight battle going down tonight. Chloe Kim in 1st place. Maddie Mastro right behind her in 2nd. She has not landed the double crippler yet, though. Stand up right now. Maddie Mastro is sitting in silver medal position. She didn't come here for silver, Craig.
Nope.
She came to put down a double crippler and earn her very first X Games gold.
Yep. Just getting in the zone. We talked about it before. The intent that she rides with, absolute focus. So she struggled on that hawk and flip in a previous run. That's what didn't allow her to attempt the double crippler. She needs that into the double crippler now. So she adds a 900 there. Okay, interesting strategy. She was putting a 540 stale fish in there before. But she goes front 9, back 9. So I think she kind of sensed, hey, if I actually want to beat Chloe here, I got to go front 9, back 9. I got to do something a little bit more up top, as well as this double crippler.
And even if it meant at the detriment of even being able to attempt the double crippler, it was a calculated move from Maddie, and unfortunately, it just doesn't pay off.
I mean, you got to risk it for the biscuit.
So Chloe Kim in 1st place, but this is not a guaranteed victory lap. Remember, Kirat Castellet, our defending gold medalist, will be the last one to drop in. Chloe obviously understands that, so this will be very interesting to see what she puts down here, Craig.
Does she go all in? I mean, you mentioned that little rib issue she was talking about on Instagram. I mean, that backside 3 is all in. That has got to be so scary. A 10-foot switch backside air? Are you kidding me? The board control required to pull off and maneuver like that is wild.
So that'll do it for Chloe's night. And as you said, her post on Instagram that we referenced earlier, obviously we never speculate on injuries. We're just going off of what she posted to the world.
She said it.
Which is all the more fascinating, though, just to know clearly she's probably in some pain.
Yeah.
And still putting it down, and she is our leader.
That run obviously will not improve upon the 2 that she stomped earlier this evening. So.
And then there was one.
Yep.
Curat Castellet. It should be noted, she's got a new coach for 2021. Do you know who that is?
Indulge me.
7-time X Games medalist, Danny Cass.
Wow.
How about that?
All right.
Danny's been here all week coaching her. Let's see if it pays off on the final run of the Monster Energy Women's Snowboard SuperPipe.
That was her biggest backside air. Tell you what, frontside 1080, best attempt, but not quite.
Cural just did not have the launch code there, and with that, Chloe Kim is guaranteed her 6th X Games gold medal. What a night in the SuperPipe. Chloe with another gold medal, Maddie Mastro with her first silver medal, and Haruno Matsumoto earning bronze.
I mean, now, there was questions after run 1, went down on that big 1080. So she fell on run 1, but makes no mistakes in run 2 and 3. So solid.
What happened. My first run, I was feeling pretty confident because I actually haven't fallen at all during my time here. So like my first run was the first time I actually fell here. Hit something going up the wall on my front 10 and just completely popped me out. And I landed so flat, but I'm so happy my knees are okay. I definitely wanted to mix it up a little more, but I was happy I was able to do that on my 3rd run. You know, dropping in and doing a back 3, it's like that's one of my favorite tricks in the pipe, so being able to do it and into a switch method, I had a lot of fun and definitely put a smile on my face.
Congratulations one more time to Chloe Kim. For Brandon Graham, Craig McMorris, Jimmy Coleman, and Tom Wallish, I'm Jack Matrani saying so long from X Games Aspen 2021. We'll see you next time.